Hey, we're the Plain White Tees.
On 89 FM, the Radio Rock. We can't wait to see you guys tomorrow at the I Wanna Be Festival. It's going to be so fun. See you there.
So it's great having you here in Brazil. It's your first time, right?
It is our first time, yeah.
So how was the fans asking you all these years to come to Brazil? Because, it's like hashtag come to Brazil. It's kind of a thing that, people are everywhere asking you to come. So how was it?
I mean, amazing that we finally got here, It feels like we're long overdue because, like you said, people have been asking as far back as we can remember. So hopefully this is just the beginning. Hopefully this is the first of many. Maybe we'll try to come once a year or something. That would be really nice.
And you guys arrived like yesterday, today?
This morning, yeah.
So you didn't have the time to go to like restaurants, to meet people, new places yet?
No, I mean, I literally have kind of got to my room and took a nap. I don't know about these guys.
The only people we've met were the folks that were waiting at the airport, probably.
Yeah, that's true.
I walked around the hotel area a little bit, got coffee, ran into a couple of the other bands too in the process. Just tried to take it in a little bit around here for like a couple blocks, but it was cool.
Great. And what do you know about Brazil? Like, what's the reputation from Brazil outside here? You don't know anything?
I mean, I think from the States, like looking in, it just seems like the music fans are rabid for live music and American bands to come. So, it almost feels like we've neglected it this whole time because people have just been asking and asking and asking, and we've never made it. So, super excited.
I think our thought just randomly about Brazil, I feel like it's like everybody's on the beach all the time and partying. That's like what I think of when I think of Brazil. I don't know.
Well, today's kind of hot, so probably people would love to be on the beach, but we don't have a beach here.
Oh,
like
no.
São Paulo,
Sure.
But yeah, I would love to, by the way. So you're performing at the I Wanna Be Festival, and it's gonna be in multiple cities. Mm-hmm. What can we expect from the show?
Yeah, I think we're going to try to change up the set list maybe a little bit each show. Not that many people will be going to all the shows, I'm sure, but just to kind of have fun with it. We got a few songs that we were going to change. There's one song in particular that so many fans have been asking for over the past, like since we announced that we were coming here, like every day basically we're getting DMs and like messages to play one of our songs that we haven't played in a long time. And we're going to throw that one into the set list. Should we say what it is or should we? Up to me. I don't know. What do you think? Leave it a surprise. Yeah.
Maybe, because people go crazy when they start hearing
the
first riffs. They'll
exactly.
be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And you perform with Dialings.
Yeah.
You're doing the Hey There Delilah.
Yep.
How did this invitation happen?
I think we were talking about trying to get a Brazilian artist to possibly feature on a song, one of our new songs. We just put out a new album in November. So we were thinking about the new album. It'd be fun to get a kind of a collaboration with somebody. And I think that's kind of how it started. And then from there, it just kind of, there was a bunch of different ideas thrown around. And one of them was that she would sing Hey There Delilah with us, at a couple of the shows. And, it just sounded like a no-brainer. It sounds, that song is already a big moment when we play it live, And so to have her on as a guest, it just makes it even more special,
And that's going to be awesome. And the I Wanna Be Tour festival kind of caught people by their hearts in Brazil because the emo scene and the pop punk scene is like everywhere now. It's like it had a revival, but it never really faded away. So how are your views on this, big passion?
Emo left?
Yeah, it never really left. But now it's kind of big as ever.
I don't know. I guess, emo is back and kind of seems bigger than ever, huh? What was the question? Sorry. I like zoned out. I am not even going to pretend. I completely zoned. What was about what? Emo? I mean, it's pretty nice. It's nice to be on these festivals, and it's nice to feel. I don't know. I like the resurgence of it. It's kind of like made me more into it again. Kind of reminded me of like what got me to be so excited about music. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, also that we like toured with bands like Simple Plan almost 20 years ago. And then there was this spot in the middle where in the States it did kind of feel like emo didn't like fully go away, but you know, it dipped down or whatever. And now that there's like a full resurgence and we're like seeing all of our old friends again, that's kind of a rad part of it.
We've toured with most of the bands on this bill, so it's going to be fun to see everybody.
It's gonna be big, and it's in Brazil.
Yeah.
So like, the hype is like here. I want to talk about your latest album because I'm curious. Like, when do you decide that it's the time to release a self-titled album? Because for some bands, it's like their debut, but for you, you took like your time. So it's just like more personal.
You
or
know,
it was like,
it's funny. It wasn't. We didn't go into it thinking it was going to be a self-titled album, but we did go into it wanting to really make like a defining album for us. You know, it had been a few years, obviously the pandemic and everything since we had released anything. So we really did want to make it special. We wanted to keep it raw, a little rough around the edges, vulnerable. Tried to kind of dial in all the things that our fans, you know, like about us and that make us unique, you know. And so when it came time to naming the album, we had a few names that were thrown around, but we were actually doing a photo shoot for the album, and I was about to wear the plain white tee that was on the cover, and Damar was actually like, "Dude, that's all wrinkled. You got to steam that." So I took it off and I put it on like a little hanger, and somebody was steaming it. And I'm gonna take the credit because I think it was me, but I bet everybody in the band thinks it was their idea. But I was like, oh my God, we should shoot that. That's such an iconic looking thing. Just this plain white T-shirt hanging on this big metal rack. It just looks so cool. And as soon as we saw it out in like the little photo studio, it was like, yeah, that's the cover. It was a no-brainer.
yeah, it's kind of like the perfect cover.
It really is. I mean, it says it all. It's plain white tees. It's like like I said, that's kind of what we were going for with the album. Like no overproduction, nothing crazy, just really good, raw, honest songs, and that the cover represents that perfectly.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
And the song Spaghetti Song got me wondering, which of you has like the craziest tattoo?
Oh. Well, Mike just got his first tattoo a couple days ago. Look at that owl.
But it's cute.
It's pretty crazy looking owl.
Crazy.
Yeah, me and Mike.
Oh yeah, Damar got one as well.
Yeah.
None of us have crazy tattoos.
You probably have more, so you got crazy.
Yeah, but none of them are.
I have 0, by the way. So I think Tim takes the cake.
'Cause you know,
But
Buffalo, maybe?
yeah, I don't know, not really crazy.
But
Yeah,
would you
no
consider
spaghetti.
Getting one? Like,
A what?
Would you consider getting one?
A spaghetti tattoo?
Crazy
In honor of
tattoo.
Tom's
Yeah.
date?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't have any like cartoony tattoos. Nothing crazy really. Or no food related tattoos. Oh, Buffalo, yeah, sure.
You should get one here in São Paulo because people are like really creative with tattoos.
I've been
Like,
seeing
the
that,
arts
yeah.
are crazy.
Some really cool ink.
And lastly, I want to know about what are the future for you guys? What are you looking forward to? What are you most excited? What can we expect from you?
Yeah, hopefully more international touring, more touring down here. I think we're planning to go to Australia this year. Another lap around the States touring. And then more music coming out. What's like the aim for?
I don't know. Hopefully by the end of this year there'll be another release.
Yeah, we've got a batch of songs that are waiting in the wings. So more music, more touring. You know how it is as a band.
And Brazil next year.
And Brazil next year. Let's go.
Every